Watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
Your favorite podcast is Critical Blast.
Hey, we want to shout out to our sponsors, Daytona Beach Comic Con. If you are a fan of comic books, if you're a fan of comic book conventions, and if you like meeting comic book creators and getting comics and comic-related stuff, then you need to make your plans to attend Daytona Beach Comic Con. This year's show is September 9th and 10th. Silverline will be there, so you should make your plans to be there too. We'll see you there. If you like comics and find yourself in the Orlando, Florida area, doesn't everyone come to Orlando at some point in time to see the House of Mouse? But when you're here, you need to make it a point to visit Coliseum of Comics, especially the one on East Colonial Drive. They carry Silverline comics, even a limited edition Coliseum of Comics version of our comics. So, when you go, be sure to ask for Silverline Comics and tell them we sent you. OCD stands for Orlando Collector Deviants. OCD, Steve and Trish. They're a family of geeks who promote geek things, particularly those around the Orlando, Florida area. They're big supporters of Silverline, and we think you should be supporters of theirs too. Go give them some love. If you are an independent comic book maker and you need to get your independent comics made, you need to look no further than Kablam Digital Printing. They print our books, and they do a bang-up job. They're not only trusted by Silverline, but many, many independent comic book makers. Head on over to kablam.com and see for yourself just how easy it is to have your comic printed by them. And tell them Silverline sent you.
Hi, this is Tim TK, host of That Silverline Show on Tuesday. Join us at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific every Tuesday night as we discuss pop culture and the joys of making comics.
And I'm Scott Wakefield, host of Silverline's Wednesday Wham, where we talk about comic books and all kinds of great storytelling, sometimes with incredible guests. And we want you to join us Wednesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you there.
I'm Roland Mann, and I host Silverline's Silver Sunday. Join me every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern as we make mine Silverline. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Silverline Silver Sunday on this June the 11th, 2023.
Hello.
I am your host, Roland Mann, and I am joined tonight by Lord Clinton. And we are joined tonight by Roby Conroy. What's up, Roberta?
Hello. Hey.
Hello.
Not much. Doing good.
Looks. Are you watching? You got a TV on in the background there?
I have my work computer on because I was working.
Okay. I got you. Like, I can't figure out. Is something moving? So I couldn't figure out if it was a show or not.
Sorry, it's distracting. I can.
No, it's not. I just probably if it was moving, it would be distracted. I might be saying, "What football game is that? What's the score?"
Huh. Not me.
Yeah. Right. Tommy told me, he's on the road. He said, if I get home in time, I will try to join you guys.
Cool. We'll see.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get eaten by a crocodile,
an alligator. So he's not bike riding today. He was traveling back home from Mississippi. So, yeah. So it's a legit travel excuse for him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure.
We've already got, look at that. Always depend on Vic. Vic's already got comments up here. Vic says, I wonder how I'm going to bring up the protectors this time. And then he says, Buonasera, Silverliners. And he says, Pete's back.
I'm back.
I know. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to
Very, very tired, but yes, I'm here.
So you didn't just get back from Portsmouth, did you?
We were there this weekend actually, but yeah, we
Oh.
got back this evening. Yeah.
So you were there for an entire week?
No. Just had to go again this weekend. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
did
ended
you-
up having to go twice. I had
Okay.
convention last weekend, and then
right.
Tiny's family this weekend.
Oh, okay. So business last weekend, personal this weekend. I get it. I was going to say, man, you were up there a long time for a comic show.
Oh, baby keeps us very busy at the moment, and yeah,
Yeah. She sleeping through the night yet?
almost.
Oh, excellent.
Almost. Yeah,
That's great.
she's doing very good. She's eating a lot more. She's eating constantly now. So I think that coincides with her sleeping a little better.
Coming up on a year, right?
She's had a year's birthday. She had a birthday.
That's right. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing the
Mhm.
birthday pictures. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
it's flown by.
It is. Let me assure you, as mine are, golly, 28 and 22. Yes, they're gonna fly by. Yeah, you're gonna turn around and you're going, wait, didn't we just have her first birthday? How is she 18? Trust me, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right, let's see. Let me. Oh, I thought I had it open. Oh, wrong Kickstarter. All right, so let's give a quick Kickstarter update here. Let me find it. Let me get back to it. Let's see. Oh, actually, see if I can do this. Kickstarter. I don't want to share anything I'm not supposed to. Why am I logged in there? Log out. So let's see. Let's see what it brings up. There we go. All right, let me share my screen here quickly. Where did you guys go? There you are. Present, share screen. That's it, I think.
I don't see it.
Oh.
There we go.
Hold on, that's the wrong one.
Hmm.
So present, share screen. Let's try it again. Now do you see it?
What am I looking at? This is sort of
There we
a
go.
line.
Okay,
It is
excellent.
Doing awesome. Wow.
It is doing fantastic, y'all.
Oh, smashed
Yep,
it.
and I'm very excited to see this. In fact, for those of you who have backed and you're wondering when the stretch goals are coming, we've already got the first two figured out. Well, actually, no. We have part of it figured out. But we know the first one, one of these we like to do on our Kickstarters, we like to do digital, physical kind of thing when we can, right? And so the first one is going to be a digital one, and we are trying to figure out exactly what that's going to be. We've got it narrowed down to like that or that, but we think we did that one. We think we did that one on a Kickstarter before, so I'm trying to look into the archives to see if we've actually offered this thing that we're talking about offering as a stretch goal, and we don't want to offer that again. And then the second thing we're going to offer as a physical goal will be bookmarks. So hopefully that update will go up later tonight. If not, that will be in the morning. Pop says, "Hey yo, what's up, Pop? Good to see you."
Oh, hoi.
Vic says, "I'm hoping this is going to be the highest grossing Kickstarter so far." Vic, you are going to join all of us in hoping that. Of course, I hope that every time we launch one, that it'll be the highest grossing that we have every time. So, so if you guys, I haven't had a chance to upload the video. I tried to upload it, and it said my video file was too large. So I'm gonna mess around with that and try to get that uploaded. So so if you guys haven't backed it, get over there, take a look. Lots of cool tiers. The foils look good. Let's see here.
They look great.
Oh, they look so good.
They look great.
Why is that so tiny? Whoa, now it's big.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Look
Cool
at how
color.
that is
good,
so cool.
right?
Nice job.
Oh my gosh, they look so good. Yeah. And so one of the reasons that we do these short little videos is that we've tried to take pictures over and over and over again of them, and the pictures just don't do them justice. And so we have to take a little video so that you can see all of that. Can you see? Yeah, all the nice foil up here. One of the things Tommy pointed out to me. Oh, let's see. I got to move the logo here. Hold on here. You can't see it with our logo up there. So let me get that. Okay, is that the Silverline is actually also in silver. So yeah, and it
That's
just
even cooler. I didn't notice that the first time.
I didn't either. So they look.
There's
they
the
look-
number
Yes, the number
So it's-
and if I'm not mistaken.
and our names. Is our
Name.
names? in-
Oh no, the
silver
names are
too?
not. Sorry, I actually
Okay.
have. I have. Let me see if I can go large here.
It's just the
I
title.
have the copy here. Yeah. So it's the number and the logo
Yep.
and then the title.
Looks
So
Cool.
yeah,
great.
it
Okay.
really, really does look good. Yeah, I'm
Cool
excited
cover.
about these. Yes, yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's Jose. Jose penciled it,
Yes.
Tommy inked it, and Haley colored it. So, and of
That's
course,
what Tommy's been doing.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so I'm excited about this. This looks good. I saw Jose when I first got this in my hands. He tried to take it from me, but I wouldn't let him.
Can we put that pendulum on a cup?
On a
What's that thought?
cup?
On a
Oh,
cup.
yes.
Wouldn't that look so fantastic?
That would look
You know, I
very
have-
good.
It would. I'm just saying.
That would look very good. Yeah, and I've been swapping emails. So for those of you who don't know, Pendulum is done by a longtime buddy of mine by the name of John Drewer. He wrote and penciled Pendulum. Ted Slampiak, who spent a career in comics, was the inker and letterer for that. And now John is a bit, and I'm sure he if he ever hears this, he wouldn't argue with me. John is a bit of a Luddite, right? I have problems getting John to even email me, right? Now you think, oh, old people, they just use the email. I have John, he doesn't have Facebook. He doesn't have any of the social media stuff. He does have a Twitter, but he's never there, right? I've sent him messages on Twitter, and then like 3 weeks later, hey man, I'm just getting this. What's going on, right? I've sent him emails, but he made the video. There's a little segment of the Kickstarter video which is really funny. You guys have to see it. I'll try to figure out how to get it on here before we end the night. It's really funny that he had help from his daughter. So I don't know exactly what she did, but I know he had help from her with the technology.
Technical stuff.
Yes, but I've been trying to get John to come on with us on our streams, and I think I may eventually wear him down and get him on. So anything new with you guys?
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter, yeah.
Finally.
Right, yeah.
I want to see Pendulum printed. I've
Yes.
been wanting that for a long time.
I know, and you have been so patient, and I appreciate that. And it's going to look very, very good. So I'm excited about that. Let's see. Let me put our logo back up here. Sunday. There we go. So let's see. Here we go. Vic says fully funded, baby. Vic said, okay, we already done this. Ooh, shiny. And then says, yeah, old people only use their email. Yeah. I've heard that too. So, but I can't even get John to use email. So I'm not sure what's going on with John, but he works weird hours too.
What about, does he have art-oriented website? Maybe
He
we
does
could...
not even have a website. Right? And
I'm
that's why
sorry I asked.
I know. It's like, dude, come on. So I'm working on him, and I'm trying to get him. He hasn't drawn in a handful of years. In fact, the cover that he did for Pendulum is the first art of course, he said it took him 2 months to do, but it's the first art he's done in several years. He says so. Yeah. So
Maybe he's inspired now.
I hope so.
Right?
I hope so. And I think his kids who, to my knowledge, John, if I get it wrong, I'm sorry. I think he's got 2 kids, and I think they're like 17 and 20 or something like that. I think they are both encouraging him to do so, to get back at it and stuff. And one of the things that I want to point out to you, when you guys watch the video of John, right, when we play the Kickstarter video, he is wearing a vintage Silverline t-shirt, right? Number one, I'm surprised he still has it. Number two, I'm even more surprised it still fits him, right? Because that t-shirt dates to about 1988 or 89.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's an old shirt. So I was really surprised to see it on the video. Yeah. So
I killed every shirt that's that old.
I know, right? So my daughter actually, Roby, you would like this. My daughter actually has a Malibu Comics sweatshirt. You remember the gray sweatshirt?
Nice. Yes, I do.
Yep. My
Oh,
mom
wow.
had it. And because I bought them for everybody, and when we had it, and my mom had the sweatshirt in her closet, and he was just going through it, and Brittany like, I got it, it's mine.
I'm so glad she has it. That's great.
It's frayed around the collar and everything, but it's still other than that, it still looks to be pretty good.
I do have one. I do
you
have
really?
one of the white shirts. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was in a box. I found it like when I moved. So I was like,
did it have the one with the Ultraverse on it?
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
That's cool. That's very cool.
I used to
have a black Rivera.
Yeah. Did you have any of the Protector shirts?
No, I would have liked that.
Yeah. I had at one point in time. I remember I had a Ferret shirt. I had a
look on eBay.
What? Yeah, really. Ferret. I have Gravestone, and I had oh crap! What was the female character's name?
Mantra?
No. From the Protectors. Vic. What's the female characters from Protectors?
I'm not gonna remember that.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Sorry, guys.
Vic says I'm trying to find one of those reviewer shirts, and they just don't exist. Oh yeah, the Witch, of course. Duh. Vic reminds me. Witch. Yeah. But I had one of each of those, and I used to wear them to the conventions when we would go. As Malibu. So.
Cool.
Yeah, was a lot of fun, and they're very, very cool. So, say again.
So it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
It's the same. It's pretty cool.
Well, one day this will be a vintage shirt. The Silverline T-shirts will be vintage shirts. So, yeah,
that one does hold up very nicely.
So Carrie. Pete's with us tonight. Carrie says, what happened to my fellow Brit that you wanted me to call or go around to at Gone 1 a.m.? So this was last week. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I guess it was 2 weeks ago because Tommy was here. Tommy wasn't here last week. So it was about 2 weeks ago. And we weren't sure what had happened to you, Pete. We thought you'd done the show, but we're like, well, we don't know. Is he going to make it up?
Sleep deprived is what it was.
So we were telling Carrie, he's like, "Oh, you live there? Just go wake him up." Yeah. So tell Peter what you asked off me. Yeah. So Carrie, we were telling her like, yeah, just go knock on his door and say, "Hey, wake up! You're supposed to be on the stream." And she says, "Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that." But we tried.
Why is she up at 1 a.m.?
I don't know the answer to that. She's up just to watch our stream.
Fair enough.
Okay, so tonight's topic is best underrated geek movies. Now, if you ask me, I kind of think that a lot of geek movies are underrated, right? Okay. You don't think so, or?
I'm trying to think of what geek movies are.
Well,
The Avengers is pretty good.
The Avengers is pretty good. I don't think it's underrated though. Do you?
I would
No.
call it anything that when you go to a comic convention, there's all kinds of people dressing up like them.
Okay.
Oh, I
All
don't know
right.
what people
So
dress up as anymore. It's got me all confused. It's all anime. And I'm like, I don't know.
yeah, I know.
It's
But-
a lot of
Yeah,
anime.
But the thing I would go a step beyond that though, and I would say if you take those people that dress up like that and put them out in the real world, no one would know who those characters are,
Hmm.
right?
Mhm,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Carrie's
Yeah.
still going on about this. Carrie says, "Go wake him up at 1 a.m. They wanted me to walk around to yours as though we lived next door. I'm 2 hours from London. They also wanted me to phone you to wake you up to get you to come online." Yeah.
My number's protected.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I can't have people ringing me.
Well, I'd say people would know what they are, even if it's an underrated movie. It's just that you do as well. But
I don't-
my
I don't-
thing with your no one knows what it is. I think it's more that the geeks love it that much. You know, you can know what it is
Okay.
and not want to dress like it or not want to,
That's
I
true.
could
That's
Google
true.
pictures on your wall.
But don't you think there are some geek movies that the geek community, and of course Tommy, of course he doesn't get to argue this. I'm actually not even going to bring it up, Tommy, since you're not here. He might be listening to us on the road. Don't wreck.
Look at these geek films. Oh, yeah.
So I kind of feel that
I know that one.
geek movies. Oh, you Googled it. Geek movies might be some of those that the geek community likes. And I don't want to say something like Firefly. You guys have seen Firefly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Comes up first one. It comes up. Serenity.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
the thing about it is, I
Right.
think if you get outside of the geek community, a lot of people have never even heard of that. They're like, what is that? What is Firefly? What is Serenity? No, I've never heard of it. So I would say I would classify that as an underrated geek movie because we all love it, but outside of our community, they don't really know what it is. Where I would say, Pete mentioned the Avengers. I say everybody knows those.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't say that it's that underrated.
And then everyone loves it too.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
I
lot of
think
love
so.
for that movie.
Yes, yeah, there is. Vic says all my kung fu movies are geek movies.
Mhm.
Possibly that may be a slightly different community of geeks. So, speaking
There
of
can
which,
be all kinds of geeks. Come on.
yeah, no, I absolutely agree. But that's why I said it's a different geek community. Carrie says it's good to have a face to name. Peter, Pops told me who you are. So we don't often see. Don't move, Pete. This is usually what we see of Pete. We don't often see his face.
I'm working away, and
We usually just see the top of his head, and that's why he's got just a
my desk,
penciler on there.
my desk is full of comic books at the moment. So I'm trying to sort life out. But,
Wow.
normally I'll be
Hey, Pete, you see these right here?
I'm gonna go
These
back and
comic
get them more
comic
else.
boxes. Get you some of these comic boxes. They're good to
No, I
sort.
just don't have space anymore. I've just got to get rid of them all.
Yeah,
I've got to
like
read
that's
them,
gonna happen.
and then got to get rid of them.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Anyway.
You can't get rid of them.
I
Vic
won't
says,
get
"What
rid
are
of them.
those like for real?" I'm not sure. What are those? What?
What comic
What
books?
are what like?
Just
No,
a
I don't
comic
think
book.
that's what he's asking. All right, so we already mentioned Firefly, Serenity. I think that's certainly a big underrated geek movie. What about? Oh wait, see, even Vic says, "What are those like for real?" Firefly and the other one, Serenity. Vic, you need to watch it. It's a very good little science fiction. They only had one season. Firefly and then Serenity was the movie that kind of capped it off. It features Nathan Fillion as the captain of the ship. And of course, Nathan Fillion. This goes to another good geek thing. Have you guys seen Dr. Horrible's Sing Along blog?
Yes, of course.
I have not. Sorry.
You have not. Roby, you need to put that on your list.
I need to put that on.
You need to
Okay,
put
I'll write.
it's 45 minutes long, so it's not
That's
like
not
you
bad.
gotta Nope, it's not
That's
bad
not a
at all.
commitment.
It does feature Nathan Fillion as Captain Hammer, and then it features Doogie Howser. What is his name?
Oh no, really?
What is Doogie Howser's name? Y'all know who I'm talking about, right?
Neil
Why
Patrick
you have
Harris.
to? I know. Yeah,
How
Neil
I
Patrick
Met Your
Harris.
Mother guy. What is his name?
We
Neil
just
Patrick
said it.
Harris or something.
Neil Patrick.
Harris.
Yes.
I said it twice
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, sorry. It's the
Sorry, I was
accent that's
writing.
killing me. Neil Patrick Harris plays Dr. Horrible. Felicia Day plays the love interest. It's very, very good. Lot of really quirky, subtle humor in it. Of course, superhero kind of in jokes and that kind of thing. But it's one of those things that, like I said, a lot of people don't know about it. It didn't go on to the theaters. It didn't, it was on YouTube. It still is on YouTube. It was on YouTube in English for the longest of time. I think it's English with subtitles now. I think they took the main one down because I think they ended up selling it. It's Josh Whedon is the guy who did it during the writer's strike. So very, very good. You guys, like I said, 45 minutes. You need to go watch it. What about The Princess Bride?
Oh yeah, but that is a top form.
That's not underrated.
I mean, it's
surely.
not underrated.
Everyone likes it.
Not underrated.
Everyone loves that. Mm-hmm.
So you think?
No, it's on the must list most of the time.
So you think that falls outside of the geek community as far as love?
Yeah, I think a lot of people like it that are not geek.
I think the geeks definitely love it because it's quoted, but no, that's got to be everyone knows this film.
Okay, all right. Let's see, where's my list again? I had a list. My list went away. Where did it go? Not what? No. Oh crap. Let me try that again. Here we go. All right. So here's one that I feel I'm not sure about because I haven't seen it.
Oh, then.
And
That's a good question.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, you haven't seen that?
Oh my god! First of all, not geek love. Everyone loves that film.
It's really good. I'm sorry, you got to see it.
Okay, I have to see that one. Shaun of the Dead. All right. So Pete, you say it's not a geek movie. Everyone loves it.
Everyone loves that film. Everyone loves that film.
Okay. All right.
I can't believe you haven't seen it.
I have not seen it. I have not. Vic says he's never seen it.
Vic, you need to get out more. Go and see his films.
Vic's 16. He doesn't even have his driver's license yet. Yeah. Vic says, so that's an entire other conversation. Roby, you ever spent much time in the South?
I've spent a little bit. I've never lived anywhere, but I've visited.
We have terrible public transportation down here. Terrible. You can go to the up north and all the major cities up there. They've got trams and buses and all kinds of stuff. We have horrible public transportation down here. You cannot live.
I've just finished watching a documentary on Netflix called Arnold, about Arnold Schwarzenegger. You need someone like him in office. He'll get you public transport going.
He was in office. He was in office over in Rugby State.
Well, he was here, and he did a lot.
And my favorite nickname for him was the Governor.
It's a good name.
Yeah. Oh no, Vic.
Good documentary, by the way.
This is Carrie. Okay, cool. I like. Carrie says Shaun of the Dead, one of the worst movies ever. Pete.
Oh no, Carrie.
Well, Carrie, you're okay to be wrong.
Everyone has their sense of humor, I suppose.
Sometimes. It's okay.
I bet she didn't like RoboCop either, huh?
Carrie, did you like RoboCop?
Did she like Hot Fuzz?
Hot Fuzz.
They're a trilogy, aren't they? Hot Fuzz. Shaun of the Dead, Hot
really?
Fuzz, and there's a trilogy. Yeah.
No. Just because of the actors. They're not really a trilogy.
No, it's the actors and directors. Yeah, it's a trilogy. It's called the Cornetto trilogy. So there's Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and one that's not often seen as so good.
Maybe I didn't see it. I saw Hot Fuzz.
I have to Google it.
I like Hot Fuzz.
So you got zombies, you got the police one, and then it's like an alien invasion.
Oh. The one with the weird.
It goes really crazy.
Martian things.
I'll Google it. The Cornetto trilogy.
Vic says, I don't even have a bike. David Rios says, hi all. What's up, Dave?
World's End.
Says, World's End. Oh yeah. Okay. I've heard that was a horrible movie. Yeah.
Oh no, it's not horrible. It's not as good as Hot Fuzz.
I have not seen that one. Vic says, just horrible B movies in the background while I draw.
I like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, I like that one.
So I don't think many people watch that classic one anymore.
So people still watch The Fog because it's really good.
The Fog? No.
The Fog.
I'm gonna
Stephen King's Fog.
Mm-hmm.
They've made loads of those now.
Really?
Yeah.
Made it more sinister.
Usually it's a TV series. It's good though.
This is one I was thinking of. Dave says, "What about Mars Attacks?"
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Well, yeah,
so silly. That was very silly.
Yeah, that's a good one. Carrie says, yes to RoboCop, no to Hot Fuzz. Shaun of the Dead, almost as boring as Blair Witch. Now, what's funny?
I've not seen Blair Witch.
Not like Blair Witch.
Oh, you don't waste your time.
And which RoboCop on
Blair Witch? Did you watch Blair Witch, Roberta?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I saw it? Not in the theaters.
Oh, okay.
No.
I didn't either. I
did not.
I hate it.
And I did not like that it started the shaky camera phenomenon.
Oh my gosh, I hate the shaky
I can't
camera.
Stand it.
So I have to be kind of careful because one of the, and I know she's not listening, but one of the one of my colleagues that I teach with, she worked on the Blair Witch Project. So I have to be careful in expressing my disdain for that. See, here's the thing. Everybody kept telling me how great it was. And I think it was because she was up there, right?
It was great in that it was so different that you didn't know what to expect exactly. So
yeah, I wouldn't say it was that
great.
Way. It was annoying to me. It was the whole thing was annoying. And then when they get to the very end, literally, I'm sitting there watching, right? They get to the very end, and I'm like, I sat through all of this for that. I was so upset. I'm like, no way did I sit here.
Maybe you need to have a healthy debate with your coworker.
Oh, no. She's very nice, and I like her a lot.
I'm sure she is.
Yeah, but I don't want her to.
I mean, everyone has different tastes, so it's like that's true. Not your movie.
It is not my movie.
Not your movie.
But she's so sweet. I don't want to tell her that and risk hurting her feelings or something. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people really loved it. So.
Yes, I know they did. You're right. Yeah, I did watch you talking about the found footage thing. I watched one of those superhero found footage movies, and it wasn't too bad. I can't remember which one that one was. I can't remember what the name of it was. Carrie said, sorry, but Blair Witch, I fell asleep halfway through. No, I didn't fall asleep, but I think mostly because I felt like I needed to watch it to completion. Vic says you need to choose your words wisely, man. Are you talking about Blair Witch, Vic, or what? Which one? I compared it in terms of how bored did they make me. Okay, yeah, all right, gotcha. She's talking about the RoboCop Hot Fuzz, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Vic says most people have never watched the second and third Rush Hours. Oh, I've seen them all. I absolutely hate that backup in Nexus 70. That's okay, Vic. I'm not real fond of it either. The art was good, though. I will say that. Yeah. So, what was the name of that? So there's a superhero movie. Crap.
It starts with an I. I feel
no, Chris. Oh yeah. I'm thinking Chris Evans before he was he played a superhero, but it was before the Fantastic Four. That's a pretty good movie. Was it called Push, maybe?
Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah, well,
Chris Evans was in Scott
Pilgrim. That's a great movie.
He was, yeah. He was
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Push.
Anyway, I could give you some other movies.
All right. This one is a 2009 movie. Yeah, it was called Push. And it stars Chris Evans, Dakota Fanning, and some other people I don't know of. Did y'all see that one?
I feel like I did, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. Is that where they can teleport?
Say again?
Is that where they teleport?
Your accent. I can tell you've gone home because your accent has got stronger.
I haven't gone home. Tiny went home.
That happens, right? When you go and you visit your family, you come back and your accent's got stronger. Teleporting, is that what you said?
Is that what it is?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I think I know which one he's talking about. I just don't have the name in my head. So.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'll figure it out.
I don't remember. I don't remember what she did. Chris Evans. Well, I don't know. It's a good movie though. You should you should watch it. Vic says, I was joking. Sorry you didn't like it either. It's all good, Vic. Scott Pilgrim's good. I agree. Scott Pilgrim's very good. Hey, Evans was the second boyfriend he had to fight. I did not know. You know what? I just did not realize that.
Does Short Circuit count?
It probably should.
Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, I would say that's probably.
Good.
I love Short Circuit growing up. We watched it again and again and again.
Yeah.
Johnny Five.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that would count as a geek movie. I think anything that kind of falls outside of. I mean, science fiction tends to be non-mainstream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roby, you never said anything. I sent you a book. Last package I sent you. Did
I know.
I
meant to say something to you. It's so cool that you thought of that. Yeah, I love that author, and so thank you very much.
Excellent. You're very well.
I do not have that story. I have not read that story. So
you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. What I think I mentioned one of the things I'm trying to do, although I'm not been as successful about it the last couple of years. I'm trying to turn my paperback collection into hardback. So I'm trying to if I own the paperback, I'm trying to replace it with a hardback. And that's I love those covers too.
Yeah, I love those covers. I mean, they're top.
I think that was was that the one that had well, shoot, I don't know. We're going down a rabbit hole. I forgot what the guy's name is now, but
it's the integral trees. It's like got a little pan-looking character on top.
Yeah, and I'm trying. I see it in my mind's eye, but I'm trying to think. What is that? The artist's name? I really like that guy.
Niven, Larry Niven.
No,
the artist for the. Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to look it up and see.
Yeah, because he did a lot of the Asimov covers, and I really, really like that. I really like.
I mean, there's a lot of people that I'd have to remember. I know the style. I'd have to remember what else he did.
Yeah, same here. Vic pulls one out. What about the Firearm direct-to-video movie? Vic, I'm not even sure. Most geeks know that one is around. The funny thing about it is, I just packed that one up. Because it's only in VHS, so I have the VHS in the package, and I just packed it up. You could probably find that on YouTube now these days, I would think. Oh, here's another one. What about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's very funny and very stupid.
It is. That's classic.
And now, thank you for this song in my head. It's your fault. It is totally your fault. That'll be in my head for a while. It's cruel, man.
Blame Vic. Look, I'm gonna put Vic back up. See, look, his fault, not mine. Blame Vic.
Oh gosh.
So Carrie asked, go ahead, Pete.
Oh, I was going to say Goonies. She mentions Goonies.
Yep, she mentions Goonies.
Oh, well, you're going to be laughing. It's Michael Whelan.
Oh, of course it is. Yes.
Of course it is. I was going to say, is it someone more obscure because he looked?
No, it's not. I knew. No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I
love his art.
Of course. Yeah, we do.
As
do I. And my early analog cover days.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So do you think Goonies is a geek movie? I would almost say
it's definitely a geek movie. I wouldn't know.
It's about geeks. I don't know if everybody.
Oh, it's a geek movie. Yeah.
I think it's about.
They're all outcasts and geeks. Yeah.
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 But I would say that's more of a mainstream movie.
It's definitely mainstream, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's getting to a point now. Kids don't know the Goonies.
They're remaking it, right?
The kids like,
aren't they remaking it?
The Goonies?
Well, they've been talking about. I don't know if they're going to.
No.
It's so dumb.
I'm not sure
we talked about this on the reboots. When was reboots? 2 weeks ago? Last week? That's one of the things we kind of talked about is that, for folks like in our age demographic, we see a reboot and we're like, why are they doing that? That's so stupid. But for people like in Vic's demographic, he's like, I've never seen that. What is that? That's cool, right? So even though we get kind of tired of the remakes and the reboots, you got to think it's going to a whole new generation that might not have seen it at all.
Well, then go watch it. It'll be on Netflix or Amazon.
Right? Yeah.
Why are you spending $100 million remaking them?
Some of it is kind of lost because children aren't allowed that kind of freedom anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Goonies. Culturally different. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
They can't relate.
No, they cannot. What do you watch TikTok at all, Robbie?
No.
Okay. That's okay. One of the things I see when I'm scrolling on TikTok is these comedians talking about the different generations, right? Oh, we drink from we used to play outside and drink from a water hose and all that kind of stuff. And it's funny to see the differences in the generation. Is like, I didn't have a watch. My mom just told us to be home, by the time the streetlights came on. Yeah, our neighborhood has streetlights, and if the streetlights came on, it was my signal to get home right away. So and they came on at dusk. Oh no. Carrie says, "What's the song? I haven't seen the movie Vic mentioned."
All right, she wants you to cue it up somehow.
She wants you to hum a few bars.
I will not. I absolutely will not.
Then it'll really be stuck in your brain. The Tent movie sequels were good. I had them on VHS. What are the Tent movie sequels?
What movies?
The Tent, he says. The Tent movie sequels?
Not the Tent. The Tent movies.
I don't know the Tent.
I'm sorry. No idea.
I don't know that one either. Oh, the TMT. Yeah, that was a typo.
What? Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, the originals are the best ones.
Well,
yes. Yeah, the originals are the best ones. Yeah. It's funny. Some of my students will get in class because they know the turtles through the media like that. They'll get some of the reprints to read in the class, and they're like, "Man, this is pretty dark." I'm like, "Well, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were pretty dark. It was all in black and white." Let's see here. Vic says, "I know the Goonies. Granted, I'm a loser who spends the prime of his life making comical booklets." Well, Vic, join the crowd.
We all like that.
That's right. If it was the Goonies now, when they pointed a gun at us, we wouldn't react. I don't know about that. I'm tempted to say if somebody pointed a gun at you, you would react.
No, you still would.
Yeah.
We still don't want to die.
No. He says, I switched to an iPhone and it sucks. It's always autocorrect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're not getting in that argument today. Let's see. What other movies can we think of?
Highlander.
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It is underrated.
Oh, I agree.
good.
1,000 bazillion percent. That's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think it's highly underrated. Now, did you see the second one, Roby?
I did.
Yeah.
No, I did.
We won't talk about that one.
We'll just say whatever.
Yeah.
Highlander is great.
Yes. I mean, I can quote so many lines from Highlander. It's crazy. Now, did you watch the television show Highlander?
I did, and then I got bored, and then Xena was more interesting.
Xena was far more interesting. Now I haven't seen. I say far more. I haven't seen the Highlander television shows, but I've heard those are okay.
It was watchable, but I think I got bored of them. I don't know.
Well, yeah. My question was, and of course, the second movie, and I think part of the problem I had with it, the whole concept thing, was that Highlander, it ended, right? I mean, there was only one. Right.
Only one.
Boom. There was only one. The resolution happened. So, all right, now, you telling me there's more? No. That's
There shouldn't be.
No. And that was kind of the problem I had with it. It was a great idea that probably should not have spawned sequels.
Right.
But it did. Xena, that's a good one.
I like Xena.
Yeah, I think that's of course. Now Xena was a spinoff from
Hercules.
Hercules, thank you, Hercules. Yeah.
Hercules.
Yeah. But I think now, and as much as I like the dude and liked Hercules, I think Xena was the better show.
That was a fun show. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hercules was.
Did you watch it?
Very funny.
Yeah, no, Hercules was very good. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but I think Xena was better.
I liked it.
Dave says, "What about the Crow movies? You guys seen the Crow movies?"
Oh yeah, Crow movies.
I haven't seen those, I'm afraid.
Absolutely.
Oh, you have not seen those, Pete?
One of the best soundtracks too.
Yeah. Are you aware of the comic book, Pete?
I mean, I know there is a comic book.
Okay. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, you should seek out a reprint of the first series.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very good. I'm trying to remember. The first movie was not the same as the comic, but it was still pretty good. What was the actor that ended up getting killed?
Brandon Lee.
Thank you, Brandon Lee. Yeah. And that was
very sad.
It was very sad, but he was very good in that movie. Yeah.
Very, very dark movie.
Yeah, very, very dark. Scuttlebutt has it, and I don't know whether this is true or not. You know how you hear things at conventions, and people will sometimes tell you as if it's, hey, this is it. This is the thing. That it's inspired from things that really happened to J.O. Barr. J.O. Barr apparently lost his fiance just to an automobile accident, and this is some of what happened, some of what inspired the Crow for him. So if that's true, it makes it even sadder, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it does feel like a realistic, terrible place to live.
Yeah,
like Gotham, it just has that awful feel.
There's a lot of emotion in the Crow, I think. And it is, it's very, Dave says he died too young, like his dad. Yeah.
Yes.
Vic says, why are all the geek movies either published by Dark Horse or licensed by Dark Horse? Well, Vic, we could go on. The Men in Black was not published by
no,
Dark
it was
Horse.
not.
I think you're probably thinking some of the bigger ones because Dark Horse has a deeper pocketbooks than I think a lot of a lot of times you got to pay to license a property like that in order to do the comic, and Dark Horse has far deeper pocketbooks than most of the other comics. You know, Malibu did a bunch of TV adaptations. They did remember Full Moon Enterprises, right? They did Doll Man. They did what was it? The Liberator? I can see covers in my mind, but I can't remember. Yeah, David says Cowboys and Aliens.
Of course, Cowboys and Aliens.
Yep. Which was done by former Malibu president Scott Rosenberg. Dave says Bloodshot. Yeah, Bloodshot was a Valiant book, and it was. Have y'all seen the movie?
Oddly enough, I watched it last week.
Well,
I watched it. It was on whilst I was doing something, but yeah.
Yeah. You seen it, Roberta?
I haven't seen it yet. I should.
It's pretty good. Yeah. We enjoyed it. Of course, I read some of the Bloodshot way back when, so I wasn't,
There's no surprises.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it and I was like, oh no, that didn't happen in the comic book. Blah 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 blah. So Maiden Hell says he wrote The Crow to try to get over it and said it didn't work. Okay.
Well, that's even sadder.
Yeah, that is sad. Yeah.
What about Galaxy Quest?
Oh, that's a great one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, that is classic. And I would also say that's probably
pinnacle.
Yeah, I would say that's not a mainstream movie. I would say the people outside of the geek community probably do not watch that.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great one.
Anyone see Dark City?
Which one?
Oh, Dark City. I've not seen that.
City.
I heard that's quite good.
I love that movie.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, you have to. It's very noir. It's very like just nightmarish. It's like little kids get stolen. It's a detective story. I think you'd like it.
Oh, it sounds like something I would like. Yeah. I like detective stories. We're all people appreciate this. We've almost come to the final season of Endeavor.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, we haven't watched the final season yet, but don't tell anybody. We had a bit of a marathon after lunch today, and we watched 2.
Oh, yeah, they are long, but they're so
they are long. They are long, but they are very good. Yeah. Vic says that movie isn't underrated. It's horrible. I think he's talking about Bloodshot.
Oh.
Well, as a Bloodshot movie, as just a movie, it's fine. So I didn't mind it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Vic also says The Mask. Yeah, I think that's a good one. That's another.
Yeah, Jim Carrey is.
I think that's mainstream, isn't it?
I think I would think that say that one's mainstream though. I wouldn't say that's that one's underrated. Vic says Malibu licensed B movies and random novels, and then they licensed so much stuff that's not quite kosher.
Oh, you know what? You know one. Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
movie.
Yeah, I'd say I would have to agree. I would say that would be a geek one.
Mm-hmm. Which I was trying to think of.
I was trying to think of novels.
Random Christopher Nolan movies are like up there, like Memento.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Dave said, "Did Kick-Ass come up already?" No, Kick-Ass hasn't come up.
Yes, it's interesting. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You think that's underrated? Don't think so?
No, I think it's.
I think it's about right.
Yeah, I think so too. I would have to agree with that.
It has great stills, great styles.
Yeah.
Great styling.
Odd enough, I was watching today. I was watching him practice the shooting, but the Thomas Jane Punisher.
Oh yeah.
I really enjoyed that film. They had a video of him practicing shooting with who's the current Punisher in the TV series? John Berthnell.
Yeah, Berthol.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both doing some shooting practice
together.
Oh,
So, yeah, together.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Really.
So
That's
I don't
neat.
know if he's going to crop up in the next Daredevil series because apparently
I
Punisher is
hope
going to
so.
crop up quite a lot.
I don't like that.
Whether Thomas Jane's going to crop up with some role as well.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because he's really good in The Expanse. I don't know if you've seen the series The Expanse.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Really good.
Yeah, Expanse
really
is
good.
great.
You got to watch The Expanse. It's really good.
I think I've seen
I
it
think you'd like that.
come up on
I think that might be licensed by Boom.
Expanse?
Boom? Yeah, they've licensed
Mm-hmm.
it. But it's obviously a book first, then they made a TV series and licensed.
I've seen it come up on my, when you're scrolling through, it pops up,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't watched it.
As a sci-fi program, I've not read the books, but the program's amazing, really good.
Yeah. I like science fiction, so.
Yeah, I enjoyed that first Punisher film. I didn't see the. He died recently, didn't he?
Dolph Lundgren.
No, not Dolph. Dolph Lundgren's not dead.
He's not dead.
I don't know.
He did play the Punisher, oddly enough, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Which guy died?
After Thomas Jane. Google his name. Sorry,
it wasn't Dolph Lundgren.
He was very young. He died very young.
I don't know. I just remember Dolph Lundgren as a Punisher from a while back. So.
Well, yeah, that was a long time ago. That was in the 80s.
Punisher Warzone with Ray Stevenson. Ray Stevenson died recently.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He played Volstagg in Thor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
right.
Cool. I didn't know he had died.
Yeah,
he did a Punisher film. I haven't seen it, but I did should watch it. I think.
Yeah. Vic says.
Well, let's see how that goes.
Punisher series started when I was 7. Never mind. I thought it earlier. I was 9.
Mm-hmm. That's about the best age. You know, it started when I was 9.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of anything.
What started when you were 9?
I'm trying to think. There was something. Land of the Lost.
Oh, really?
I don't know
that was good.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Goofy people on dinosaurs.
Talking of 80s cartoons.
It was not a cartoon, though. Unfortunately,
it was live action. Those dinosaurs were real.
It was what?
It was live action. No, it was not.
You know what? Actually,
then I'm thinking of something else.
I think they did make a cartoon of it.
Did they really?
I think so. Yeah.
Can I just ask, how do they make live action dinosaurs?
Stop motion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they blend it together with really campy people running around.
Right.
I definitely haven't seen it.
Oh my God, you have to see it. You will laugh.
Yes, you will.
It's really funny.
80s cartoons made into films. He-Man, Dolph Lundgren.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go. That's right.
Courtney Cox was in that. I remember watching it, and that's Courtney Cox. And
I didn't know that.
The boyfriend's
that
the guy
that
from,
is right.
from
It's
Star
Courtney
Trek.
Cox. I forgot about that.
Courtney Cox.
Yeah,
Or is she kin to Charlie Cox?
Who?
God,
Charlie Cox, the guy who plays Daredevil.
No, he's English.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I did not know that. Is he really?
Have you seen Stardust?
Yes.
No.
But I don't know if that's an underrated film.
Not-
It's brilliant.
Not the Bowie movie.
Okay, now I was going to say Ziggy Stardust. Yeah, I think.
Not the Bowie movie. There's a sci-fi
I
movie.
think there's a wrestler called Stardust too.
Really? Wait, so what's the Stardust you're talking about? Is it a TV show?
It's Neil Gaiman's
No,
Stardust.
it's a movie.
The movie.
Oh, okay.
Based on his
really?
Neil
Yeah.
Gaiman. Have you not seen Stardust?
It's
I have
kind of
not.
bizarre.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
wonderful.
I think as a writer you'd like it. I mean, it's not like a
Yeah.
premiere movie, but
Based
it's
on Neil
interesting.
Gaiman.
It's strange. It's interesting.
Sometimes
really
Neil
good.
Gaiman's work is a little bit strange.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Have you seen Good Omens?
I like that.
I have
I
seen
love
Good Omens.
Good
That was very
Omens.
good. Yeah.
It's
They're
Series
gonna
two
make
that I've
another
seen.
one. Yeah, they're gonna make another one.
Yeah.
The trailer's out, I think.
That was very good. Yeah. And that had some really good actors in it as well. That was aided by really good acting. Yeah.
That was Terry Pratchett as well. You see, so
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say like Hitchhiker's that vein.
Dave says, "What about 2 more Chris Evans movies, Snowpiercer and The Losers?"
Oh yes, I love Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer's good. Yeah.
I don't know either one of those.
Oh, we should watch Snowpiercer.
Okay.
Snowpiercer is a comic, I think.
Really?
I think maybe it's a manga. But the film's good. There's a TV series on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, they did make it, and I just managed not to see it.
I drifted away for the last series, the last series. So I didn't see how it finished, but it's much the same thing.
Dave says both are comics. Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh, The Losers is a comic. Yeah.
The Losers, I remember from. Is it any relation?
It's not the war film. No, it's not the war. Not that guy. No, The
Okay.
Losers. It's I'm trying to think. I thought I had it somewhere here actually.
Vic says that's Dusty Rhodes' other son, and not Gold's.
Gold
not
Dust, Stardust, Gold Dust, whatever. Yeah. Wrestlers.
Oh, all right, yeah.
I don't know who Dusty Rhodes is.
I gotta get going soon, guys.
Yeah, no, we've run an hour, so my son is competing tonight. This is the second night of the round of 16. So this is the round that they need to advance in order to actually start playing for some money. So
good.
Yeah.
Good luck.
So this is the 4th round, and they've made all the other rounds before. There are 6 matches. Well, there's 6 matches tonight. There were 6 matches last night. Last night they ended the night out of 16 teams. They ended the night in 10th. But tonight they won the first match that should have shot them up to about 4th. So as soon as we're done here, I immediately will be clicking over there and watch. Actually, I'll tell you a secret. My wife has it up on the television in the living room. So as soon as we're done here, I'm going to run in there and start watching it on the television.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. I'll let him know that. Several good looks in the comments there. Thank you guys. I'll let him know. But yeah, so this was kind of fun talking about geek movies. I think there's a lot. I think one of the things that we as geeks, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I think one of the things that we as geeks kind of like is we like to find these movies that are underappreciated by the. We like what we like, right? But we like to know that we have found something that's unappreciated by the population kind of at large. And I
there
think
was a lot of things like that were underappreciated, and then all of a sudden it got picked up, and they made a million things of it.
Right, and then we go, nah, see, I told you.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was like the only one of my friends that liked La Femme Nikita, the movie that came out in the 80s, and it was like, what?
I love that movie.
Nobody knew it. Yeah, nobody knew it.
I know.
Always finding people like, I don't know what that is, and then it just seems like they made a million versions of it.
Yep.
Since.
No, that was a great movie. Yeah. All right, let me give a calendar out here. Let's see here. All right, so this Tuesday, that show on Tuesday, going to be talking about investment or waste of money, comic collectibles. Ooh, that should be a fun one. These guys will talk about that. Wednesday, the Wednesday Whammers are going to be talking about, are we the baddies? How do you create the bad guys from the big bad evil guy to the lowly lackey? The crew discusses great villains and how to think like a bad guy. Next week, we are going to be talking about house style. House styles were very much a thing at Marvel and DC back in the day. Are they missing today? Are they important or not? We'll talk about house styles next week. So, you guys, anything else before we call it a night? Oh, no. I don't have my wristband.
Sorry.
No.
I don't have my wristband. I hope one of you do.
I can find it.
All right, Pete's got it on.
I've got it inside out. Yeah. Split round.
Why you wearing it inside out? Oh, there you go.
There we go.
All right, so hold on. Let me get it all ready here.
Yeah.
All right, so where's my end stream? All right, so you guys, we will see you next week. Go back to Kickstarter. Camera's over here. Go back to Kickstarter. Good night, everybody, and remember to make mine Silverline.
Hi, I'm Bill Black. I created FemForce, but you know what? Today, make mine Silverline.